This is Daniel from Tutorial Brothers, and today I'm going to be showing you uh, how to do the face blur effect. You see it in a lot of cop movies where you don't want to show the license plate of a car or a cop's face or maybe a criminal's face, where it blurs it so you can't see. It's like censoring it. So that is what I'm going to be showing you today. I'll be showing you in Motion 5, but you can do it with pretty much any program. And to see the original video, the link is in the description. You can go check that out. So let's get a new project. And let's make it fit in window. Import our media. Let me just import this real quick. So here's the raw footage. Let me cut off the beginning because we're talking at the beginning. So here it is. I was just standing on our counter in the kitchen, and I had my two brothers carrying my sister out. I mean, not very realistic situation or anything, having her lying there, but that'll do. So we're going to be blurring out her face right here. Also, since doing the blurring will be really quick, I'm also going to be showing you how to make it look like it's being seen through a security camera. So let's do the blur first. So let's find where you start seeing your face. About here would be safe. So let's duplicate our footage. So just duplicate it, make it into its own group. So now we've got two groups here. Now we're going to select, first of all, we're going to turn off our top one so we can see what we're doing to the bottom one. So we're going to select our bottom one, go to Library, Filters, and the filter we're going to put on it is called Pixelate. I'm sure most programs have it. Pretty simple filter. So we're going to scale up all the pixels. Not too much, otherwise it looks bad, and not too little, that's too clear for what we're doing. So about 25 is good. So now we're going to turn on our top layer so we don't see the bottom one. We're going to select it and put a pretty much a circle mask, but I'm going to use Bezier just so it doesn't look like a perfect circle. So we're just going to put it around the whole head, and right now it pixelated outside of our mask, but we're going to invert it so it pixelates the inside. We're going to feather it as well so it doesn't look so abrupt. Let's feather that. And now, let's chop off the beginning of the Bezier, as you can see I'm doing in the timeline right here. Let's chop it off to our playhead. Now we're going to add the keyframes. So let's click record, select our Bezier, and go a couple frames, and then move it onto it again. It's pretty simple. If you're doing a long sequence, it may take a while, but it's not too bad because it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be where you can't see the face. A lot of people do the pixelate way. That's how I see in most stuff. But you can do black box or fuzzed out or whatever you want. It doesn't really matter. So we're just dragging our Bezier, keeping it with the face. And we have our recorder on, so it's recording our movement. This is the easiest part, actually, this. And it's pretty easy effect. And then in motion, it's easy to make it look like it's coming from a security cam because it's just a basic filter. But In other programs, you're going to have to create it yourself, which may be kind of a pain. And I actually won't have time today to do that. But if you want me to, if you don't have Motion 5 and you don't have the filter, I'll be happy to do that for you, look into it and stuff. So as I go through here, you can see that she's fully pixelated. You can't see her face anywhere. And that's pretty much it. So now I'm going to show you how to make it look like it's actually coming from a security camera. First of all, something that you can't really fix unless you change cameras is security cameras are very kind of wide angled. Right here doesn't look like it's coming from a security camera, but we can't really do anything about that, which is a bummer. But that's a problem that you can't really get rid of. So let me just make this a little bigger so it fills the whole thing. Okay, so let's put our two groups into one group by selecting both by holding Shift, and then we'll put it in a group by right-clicking. So now what we're going to do is go to Library, go to Filters, go to all our stuff, and I think the effect is Bad TV. It simulates television problems like visible scan, line, static, duration, and picture roll. And we want all of those. So if you don't have one filter, you're not using Motion 5, the filters that you'll need is lines, static, distortion, and picture roll. And also waving. So we're going to drag this filter onto our video clip. And we're going to go to the beginning of our video. And we're going to turn the roll down because we want to see more of that. And what you put is what will be throughout the whole thing. And most cameras are kind of like doing that through the whole thing. I mean, not through the whole thing, just sometimes. So you can keyframe and sometimes have it make it look like that. But here we're not going to do that just because I just want to show you the basics. So we just want a little of the top there. That'll be fine, just so it looks like it's not that great. Put the waviness up just a bit. And we're going to put the saturation a lot down. Not perfectly black or white, we want a little bit of color, okay? So a little more than that. So I'm doing that at minus 94. The waviness I'm doing 32, and the roll I'm doing minus 92. And we can bring the static up just a bit. And let me see what this looks like. I don't know how fast it'll be. Make sure you turn the sound off. Oh! Okay. There's a problem. Okay, so that isn't black and white. That could be a problem. So we're going to select our clip that unfortunately didn't do the filter on apparently, and we are going to put the same filter on it. So let's just drag that on there. That was a mistake. That wasn't supposed to happen. And do it the exact same you did for the other stuff. So waviness, I think, might have been 32. Roll, let's just make it so it looks... Oh, look. Minus 98, that's what it was. I think. And the saturation was a lot down. I think that looks pretty good. I think that looks normal. Okay. So that is it. Pretty easy in Motion 5. There's all the filters are already come with it. And it's very simple. If you're not using Motion 5, that's a bummer. You need to get it. But if you want me to go through and show you creating each little filter individually, I can do it. Not anytime soon because I'm kind of backed up with tutorials, but I can do it. So just tell me in the comments or personal message us. And that is it. So thank you for watching. Please support us by subscribing. That would really help. Also, like and favorite our videos. That really helps as well. And also share it. Share it on your Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, YouTube, Google Plus, everything. Share us, get us out there, and once we get big, we are going to start doing contests and giveaways. I don't know if I was supposed to tell you that, but I did. So now you guys are aware that that may happen. So now you guys are motivated to go tell all your friends. So that wraps up today's tutorial. And I'm almost out of time, so I'm going to be quiet and let you guys get to the rest of your YouTube viewing. Go check out all our other tutorials. And if you have any requests at all, any program, Mac or PC, tell us and we will try and do it for you as soon as possible. So check out the original video. The link is in the description, and so long.